Day. I am back with another video here on Black Ops 6. As you can see, I've got dark matter on the Tanto here. In my last video, I unlocked it on the AIMS 85, or AIMS 85, whatever you call it, and I decided to just unlock it in a few other weapons. So I've got it here on the Tanto, which has become one of my favorite SMGs on the game so far. This and the C9 are probably my top two. On Warzone, which I should have a video coming out on the new map Area 99, hopefully in the next few days. I just need to get a very good gameplay for you guys. But I've been running the PP919. That has become my favorite gun on Resurgence. However, the Tanto is the gun I am running on multiplayer recently, especially on Search and Destroy and Hardpoint. These are like this is the key gun I use. This, and I also use this other gun here. If I just kill myself, oh wait, hold on. It just came out here in season 1. It is the comeback of the Krig 6. The iron sight's obviously a bit different. I have a sight on it, so can't really see the iron sight. But the iron sight is different from the Krig 6 in Cold War. However, this gun is amazing. I've got a couple gameplays of it, and I'll be sure to bring out a video on the best class setup on this gun pretty soon. But yeah, basically today the video is about me talking to you guys about really the best way to unlock dark matter. Obviously there's different ways that people will say that are probably better applied to certain people, and it also really depends on how long you have on the game every day or every week. I pretty much took my time. Well, not took my time really. I spent most of my time playing this game, to be honest. But it's really how much you can like balance everything. And if you do have time to actually play the game, so if you are working part time, it's a bit of a sticky one. But I was able to get this camo within 2 weeks or nearly 3 days of in-game time. So you've really got to think about how much time I've actually put into the game there. Obviously, now that the new SMG, the swagg, has come out, and now the Krig C, you can replace the RPGs, which in my opinion were the most annoying guns to actually do. The HE1 put me through a lot of pain. After I've been waffling, I mean, probably while I'm waffling, I'll put some videos here in the background. I have got clips of me, I think, with the ARs, the SMGs, some of the shotguns, etc. I don't know if I have RPGs. If I do, you'll see of me just trying to unlock everything. And in some clips, I do actually unlock diamond, gold, you name it. Um, and pretty much what I do recommend, if you honestly do not want to go through the pain of doing the RPGs, especially the HE1, which doesn't lock onto streaks, and as well as the fact that you've got to rely on the enemy team. If you really want to actually guarantee yourself 5, 6, 7 streaks a game to give yourself a chance, you really want to just up your KD and just try and just bang out a few games. Honestly, you got to bang out like 10 games to get a really sweaty lobby. Let them slam you. They'll probably slam the rest of your team for all you know, and they're gonna just put streaks up because they know to put streaks up. If when you're in a lower lobby, especially if you're playing with a friend who might have a lower KD, they're the host. I don't know if it actually is like that, where the lower KD, or depending on the host, depending on their KD, what kind of lobby you get. But pretty much make sure you have your KD as high as you possibly can get it, just so you have people that actually use their streaks, because in lower KD lobbies they will never ever use their streaks. What I would recommend is when doing certain weapon classes, you want to play certain game modes. It really honestly depends on you as a player and what you're good with and what you're not good with. Obviously, the headshots are the main thing. So, the first thing you need to do when you want to get to the special cameras is getting 100 headshots on every gun, except obviously the knives and the RPGs. With the knives or the melee weapons and the RPGs, the challenges are different. They're kills. And I know that it's about 100 kills for the knives and the baseball bat. And then for the RPGs, it's either 50 kills or you take down 50 score streaks. So for the ARs here, which is obviously Krig C, AK-74, etc. With these guns, you really want to go into hardcore Nuketown. A lot of people have been saying play core. Some YouTubers say play core, some people say play hardcore. In my opinion, and from my experience, I found that playing hardcore Nuketown, obviously before when I started the camo grind, I didn't have that. I was playing face off. But the moment Nuketown 24/7 came out in the middle of my grind, I instantly swapped over to that, played hardcore Nuketown, and found that my ARs were just so much easier to do on there, especially with the headshots. Um, it also depends on your aim. My aim's not bad, so I was able to really get my headshots quite easily and just aim higher up and just hit the head every single time. So you really have got to think about how good is your aim, and whether or not you want to be into close range battles every single time with the AR. Just remember, especially in hardcore, you're on a one shot anywhere in the body, so you've got to think about that as well. But yeah, for the ARs, 100%, what I would recommend from my experience and the type of style I play is using hardcore Newtown 27 to your limits and just making sure you can just bang out your ARs. I remember I was getting about 30, 40 headshots a game, and I was just sorting out my cameras like that. With the SMGs, moving on to the next one, I would recommend Face Off. Obviously, Stakeout 27 was in the game for a period and then they took it out. If they do bring it back, go straight on that. I know they didn't bring a hardcore version, or literally just play hardcore Face Off Mosh Pit. Pit's a good map. It is close quarter. I know it's a bit dark and it's not really the best map, but it is a good map to do. Gala, just mate, get out. And Warhead's a pretty decent one to be fair, but I really just would recommend just trying to get Stakeout every single time. Um, but yeah, pretty much on your SMGs, Stakeout's the best because if you're in those close range battles with the SMG, I think it does take about 2 shots to kill with some SMGs, it's not always 1 shot. So you have that sort of like, you have a bit of leeway where if you miss your first shot, you have another shot to go for your headshot. So with the SMGs, I'd really recommend going for hardcore Stakeout and just trying to bang that out. Pit's another good map though. Shotguns, exact same thing. Close quarter, headshots, you really want that. I would recommend putting a sight on your shotguns though. Put a sight on most weapons. So I use this Kepler Microflex or whatever it's called. This is the main scope I used. I did use the Willis 3 times for some of my challenges, especially with my marksman rifles, which I'll go into in a bit. And that honestly really did help me to get to my headshots a lot quicker. The easiest shotgun obviously is the automatic one, but both shotguns were quite easy to get the headshots done, especially with the special challenges as well. So, your marksman rifles are another one where, again, 1 shot every time, hardcore, of course, but because it's a bit of a more of a long range challenge, for your single fire ones, hardcore on Nuketown is your way to go. Nuketown is the map that's perfect for these 1 shot marksman rifles, the single fire ones. You can really easily get your headshots done on there. You can maybe sit in the window, camp a bit, or you can just watch the lanes and you can really get there. Especially because some of the special camp challenges as well, by the way, guys, they are long shots. I think this was one of the snipers and a couple of the marksman rifles. They are long shots. So Nuketown. You see a clip of where you can actually sit here, sit in these 2 spots here, and you'll be able to get your long shots like it's nothing. So I really recommend doing your single fire marksman rifles on there. However, the burst marksman rifles, I honestly would recommend to do them on face off. Again, on stakeout, look for stakeout because it's a lot easier to do them on there. Obviously, being a burst weapon, I you wouldn't really want to rush around too much, in my opinion. You can maybe sit in the corridor and stakeout and just aim straight down and just look to, just straight aim down, go for the headshots and just get every single guy. Moving on to your LMGs. Your LMGs are really your choice. Me personally, I did them on stakeout. I did do some of them on Newtown. So I did really a mix. If I got bored of stakeout, I'd move on to Newtown. If I got bored of Newtown, again, I move on to stakeout. Those are really, you can really pick and choose with them. But what I would recommend is when you're doing your headshots, go for a lower mag because yes, you can run around and just spray and pray on stakeout and just go down, walk down the corridor, spray and pray. But in my opinion, that's not really the most efficient way. If you're able to reload a lot quicker with the LMGs, then I'd recommend just doing that just to benefit you and probably make your challenge a bit more easy and a bit less stressful because if you are walking around and you end up killing your own teammates on hardcore especially, it's going to be a problem for you because obviously after you kill 2, friendly fire's on, so you don't want to end up dying yourself because you never know how many headshots you're off. But yeah, honestly, hardcore Nuketown or stakeout would really work for the LMGs. Now with the sniper rifles, I didn't struggle. Stakeout was actually the map I used more, especially for the Dragunov. The Dragunov was really easy to get your headshots down. So what I really recommend is doing stakeout again. However, when you're looking to do your bolt actions, which are your LR 7.62 or your frost line, I'd recommend going on Nuketown. You can do them on stakeout, you can camp the corridors and whatever, you can do that. But in my opinion, I'd recommend going on Nuketown and just doing your headshots on there, just to make your life a lot easier, less stressful. Because obviously you do have literally 1 shot and it's gonna click back. And obviously with people spraying and praying with maybe a SMG or something or a shotgun even, it is going to be a problem for you if you do have to reload or just clock back your gun. So I really recommend doing it on Nuketown to make your life a lot easier. But the Dragunov I would recommend on stakeout because it's just a lot easier to do on there, to be fair, especially because it's semi-auto. Now moving on to the secondaries, your melees and your pistols, stakeout. Hardcore stakeout, however, for your knife, do core. The reason why you want to do hardcore for your baseball bat and not your knife, with your knife, you're running around. Yes, you got a bit more speed than everyone, but you're literally one shot. Now you might think, wait, I'm using the baseball bat here. Would it not be the same position? However, with the baseball bat, you on core, it's a two hit. On hardcore, it's a one hit. Especially with the reach of the baseball bat, I'd really recommend just doing it on hardcore. It would be a lot easier, and you probably just get it done a lot quicker with the baseball bat on hardcore compared to core. And with the knife, just do it on core because it'll make your life a lot easier in that sense, where you're not going to die as quickly and you have more of a chance to maybe slide in and just knife like maybe 4 or 5 people, especially on stakeout being such a close quarter map. It'll make your life so much easier. Just do that. With the pistols, stake out again because you want a close quarter sort of fight. Because if you go on Nuketown per se, yes, it's a small map and you won't really be having that, you know, long range fight every single time. Trying to do your pistols on there will be a problem because you're going to have to be maybe aiming down a lot further than you would on stakeout. And on stakeout, you just run around and just spray with the pistols. So I would recommend doing your pistols on stakeout, running around, just rushing their spawn, you know, whatever, or get behind them, shoot, you know, do that and just get your pistols done so much quicker. Obviously with the RPGs. Now, RPGs are now obviously an option. You can now do this weapon here, which is a sword, and the Krieg C. If you do want to get this challenge done quickly and get this beautiful camo, I would recommend swapping them. RPGs for me were a massive problem. The Sigma I did quickly. The HE one was a long grind. I remember I was on I think it was the diamond camo, which is, oh sorry, no, the gold camo, which is 3 kill streaks in one game 10 times. It doesn't lock on. And it's one of the most annoying things because you have to time it correctly. It takes a bit of time to get used to. I had to get used to it in the end. But it's a long grind. So I would recommend maybe switching out for the SMG and the Krieg C. I got this SMG done, Dark Matter, on the day I unlocked it. So I literally unlocked it on the day the season came out, and I got it Dark Matter, and I did the Krieg C today. So I started off with the Krieg C the same time, and I got it done today. So honestly, I would recommend just doing these two guns instead. It will make your life so much easier and just make everything just... You'd be able to get Dark Matter a lot quicker. Just look at this camo. Who wouldn't want this camo? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope this video did help you in trying to get some more help on trying to get the camo done as quickly as you can because Dark Matter is a beautiful camo and I would recommend trying to unlock it here on this game. Obviously now that DLC weapons are going to be so much easier, so yeah, I would recommend it, guys. If you do need any more advice or help, I recommend checking other videos here on YouTube. There's so many videos that might be more suitable to you. Obviously my grind, the way I did it might be different to what the way that you play and the way you'd want to do it. So don't just take my advice, look at other people because it can help you trying to get this camo unlocked a lot quicker. If you do want me to go through certain weapons, I can maybe just, if you just leave it down in the comments below, I'll make a video and I can just put a video on what you want specifically, like I say the RPGs or the snipers, you want a certain camo challenge done. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe and good luck on your camo grind. See ya.